Welcome back to Tell Me Bell, my dear listeners. Today, we're kicking off our special Chinese New Year series. Over the next 5 episodes, we'll dive into traditions, stories, and personal memories that make this celebration so vibrant and meaningful. And what better way to start than with the reunion dinner? For me, reunion dinners are all about the dishes that bring us together. Every family has its staples, and mine is no different. There's always fish on the table. It's our way of wishing for abundance in the year ahead. Then there are the long silky noodles for longevity, which we eat with plenty of laughter about who might live the longest. Not to forget the glutinous rice balls, sweet, chewy, and round. They symbolize family unity and togetherness. And how could I forget my mom's chicken curry, which is the best in the world. Juicy, packed with flavors, and is tied to prosperity. But my all-time favorite has got to be those meat rolls that look like gold bars. In Hokkien, we call them bak kien. It is different from the traditional 5-spice meat rolls, lor bak, which is more sweet base. Bak kien, on the other hand, is more salty, which I think is safe to say is a preferred taste for northern Chinese in Malaysia. Done right, that crispy exterior and savory filling take me straight back to my childhood. But Chinese New Year isn't just about the food. It's also about the memories we make while celebrating. When I was younger, my cousins and I had the best time during the holidays. We'd mustered up the courage to explore the so-called haunted house in the neighborhood. Despite being all scared and frightened, we'd go through those creepy doors with a creaky sound and find absolutely nothing. Then we'll end the night with beautiful fireworks and firecrackers. The sparks lighting up the night sky weren't just beautiful, they were a symbol of the joy we shared as a big family. It's these little moments, the laughter, the shared meals, the traditions, that remind me of what the reunion dinner is truly about. Togetherness. And that's what I want to reflect on today. Before we move on, though, let me share a story that beautifully captures the heart of family and togetherness during Chinese New Year. It's from a commercial I saw a long time ago. It's stuck with me ever since, and I think it's the perfect way to set the tone for this episode. Back in 2006, a Malaysian company, Petronas, released a commercial titled My Son, and it's one of those stories that speaks volumes with very few words. The ad opens with 4 elderly ladies gathered together for a meal. As they chat, they talk about their children, boasting about their successes and how busy their lives have become. One says, "My son's a lawyer now." Another brags, "My daughter's a doctor. She's always on the go." The third woman joins in, telling the others how her child is doing well too, financially. But then there's the fourth lady. She's the quiet one. While the others are talking about their children's achievements, she listens quietly and attentively. Finally, they turn to her and ask, "How about your son?" She smiles softly and simply says, "Oh, my son? He's fine. In fact, he's coming to pick me up." The other women, intrigued by her calm response, press her further. "Where is he taking you?" And she replies, "I'm not sure, but he's coming to take me." At this moment, the sound of an engine revs in the distance, growing louder. The camera shows her son arriving with his family. They're not just there for a meal. They're there to take her somewhere special. And it's then that we see he's come to take her to Cameron Highlands to spend the Chinese New Year with the family. A beautiful reminder that sometimes it's not about where we're going, but who we're with. in the simple act of taking the time to be together. This commercial, though short, left a lasting impact on me. It's not about how busy or accomplished we are in life. It's about showing up for the people who matter most. Family, after all, isn't measured by how much we've achieved, but by the love and care we share, especially during moments like this. And that brings us to the reunion dinner, a cornerstone of Chinese New Year celebrations. For many, it's a time together to share a meal and catch up with family. But let's be honest, sometimes it comes with its own set of pressures. From feeling stressed about travel arrangements to those unsolicited comments from relatives about your life choices. Like, when are you getting married? What's your next promotion? It can feel overwhelming. But much like the story from the commercial, the true meaning of this dinner isn't found in achievements or the busy schedules. It's in the simple act of showing up, of being present for the people we love. It's about making time for the people who matter, even when life gets chaotic. As we sit down for the meal, let's remember that it's not about impressing anyone. It's about being together, sharing moments, and creating memories. So, this Chinese New Year, as you sit down for your reunion dinners, try to let go of the stress and expectations. Remember that family is not about proving anything. It's about being there for each other in whatever way we can. Just like that quiet lady in a commercial, her son didn't need to boast about his achievements. He just needed to show up, make time, and bring her into the celebration. Let's all strive to be a little more like that. Showing up, even when we don't have all the answers. Embracing the joy of being with the people who love us with no expectations other than to share the simple pleasure of being together. You know, I've been thinking about everyone who's out there traveling right now. Maybe you're stuck in traffic, crammed in a crowded train, or waiting at an airport, just trying to get home for the reunion dinner. If that's you, I just want to say, you're amazing. Seriously, I know how frustrating it can be, especially when the roads seem endless and honking never stops. But the fact that you're doing all this just to be there for your loved ones, that's such a big deal. You might not think much of it, but showing up like this is something your family will always remember. So if you're listening to this while you're on the way, hang in there. The journey might be tough, but a smile's waiting for you at a dinner table? Totally worth it. You've got this. And hey, if the traffic gets to you, just think of this as a warm-up for the meal. You're building up an appetite, right? Stay safe, and remember, the love you're bringing home is the real gift. Thank you all for joining me on Tell Babel. I'm your host, Bella Wee. Until next time, may your hearts be full, your bellies too, and may your family's love always shine through.